Let's play America's favourite game. Who's lying now? Is it Trump? Is it the DOJ? Is it the entire right-wing influencer ecosystem? Or is it all the above? The Epstein files. The alleged list of blackmail goldmine. Promised again and again and waved around by Fox News and MAGA like the Holy Grail. Now they have suddenly and supposedly vanished into the ether. One day the Attorney General says the client list is on my desk. The next, you're told it was just a lot of paperwork. No list, no names, no accountability. All you get is a parade of officials telling you bad people will be put behind bars. But somehow, every big fish wriggles off the hook, and the only thing that ever gets locked up is the truth. So the question is, were they lying then, or are they lying now? In MAGA world, they're always lying.
The FBI looks at the circumstances surrounding the death of Jeffrey Epstein. According to the report, this systematic review revealed no incriminating client list. So what happened to the Epstein client list that the Attorney General said she had on her desk?
Well, I think if you go back and look at what the Attorney General said in that interview, which was on your network, on Fox News.
Got the quote.
Go ahead.
John Roberts said, DOJ may be releasing the list of Jeffrey Epstein's clients. Will that really happen? And she said, it's sitting on my desk right now to review.
So, it wasn't the list sitting on their desk all along. It was just a whole load of paperwork. Now, honestly, and I'm not joking, if you have the type of mind that allows you to believe this nonsense, you genuinely have my pity.
Yes, she was saying the entirety of all of the paperwork, all of the paper in relation to Jeffrey Epstein's crimes. That's what the Attorney General was referring to, and I'll let her speak for that. But again, when it comes to the FBI and the Department of Justice, they are more than committed to ensuring that bad people are put behind bars. They have an operation going on right now called Summer Heat, which has our murder rate trending in the lowest direction in United States history. Their emphasis on violent crime and locking up violent criminals has led to the arrest of 14,000 violent criminals. That's a 62% increase from the same time period last year. So this Attorney General and the FBI Director are committed to putting bad people behind bars where they belong. They promised an exhaustive review. That's what they did. For any further details, I would refer you to the Department of Justice.
When the Attorney General said, the list is right here, she meant all the paperwork. Now, if you think that sounds like a desperate last-minute scramble to cover their tracks, you're not wrong. It's a web of lies so tangled even the spiders are confused. And now the DOJ wants a gold star for locking up the bad guys, while pretending Trump didn't make Alex Acosta, Epstein's very own sweetheart deal architect, his own neighbour secretary. MAGA justice is simple. You cut a deal with the predator, then reward the prosecutor.
The DOJ may be releasing the list of Jeffrey Epstein's clients? Will that really happen?
It's sitting on my desk right now to review. That's been a directive by President Trump. I'm reviewing that. I'm reviewing JFK files, MLK files. That's all in the process of being reviewed because that was done at the directive of the president from all of these agencies.
If you appreciate this content, hit those like and subscribe buttons. It's all theatre. Lies on top of lies, scam on top of scam, all while hundreds of Epstein's victims and mountains of evidence vanish into the Bermuda Triangle of American accountability. The Trump White House says no evidence of a client list, no blackmail, no murder. Really, hundreds of girls, flight logs, famous names, but not one client? The same right-wing voices who swore the world will change tomorrow are suddenly quiet. Here's the MAGA recipe. Promise the moon, deliver not a single thing, and keep the plebs hungry for the next circus act. You're a fool if you're falling for this.
In this case, in Epstein's case, it is incredibly disturbing. We have flight logs, we have information, names that will come out.
Is it going to be shocking?
I don't see how it's not shocking that there were so many individuals that were hidden and kept secret and not been held accountable. Let's talk about the reverse. I believe in accountability.
Accountability. Isn't it funny how it's always just one more press conference away?
So you have to now go through your process. Now, I won't say they're guilty until they go through their time in court, but again, now it's time for accountability. We have seen for so many years, Piers, in this country, many investigations, subpoenas, testimonies in Congress, et cetera, et cetera. But there's a general frustration with accountability. We take it halfway, we don't take it home. And I really believe that now with Cash and Pam, there will be accountability.
Every influencer with an Epstein bender turned out to be peddling smoke. The whole bombshell was a con hype to keep their base foaming at the mouth, screaming, "Bring down the deep state." But the bombshell was never meant to actually reveal anything. And why would it? Why would they try to reveal it? The real purpose isn't justice. It's a distraction. Every time the MAGA media teases that the Epstein files will change the world, Republicans quietly rig the system. They cut the taxes for themselves, and they keep the people too busy with conspiracy bait to notice who's actually stealing their money and their quality of life. That's the real magic trick here. Keep the grift going, keep the mob distracted, and keep the idiots paying. So who's lying now? Well, it's the entire circus. Trump is lying, the DOJ are lying, the right-wing grifters are lying, even ordinary, everyday MAGA folk are lying to themselves as they continue to justify their support for this scumbag.
Would you declassify the Epstein files?
Yeah, I would.
All right.
I guess I would. I think that less so because, you don't know. You don't want to affect people's lives if it's phony stuff in there because there's a lot of phony stuff with that whole world. But I think I would.
They have all lied to everyone all the time. The MAGA movement isn't about uncovering secrets or exposing elites. It's about manufacturing outrage to keep the spotlight off the real scam, how the powerful play their base like a fiddle. Epstein's files were always bait, a forever promised, never delivered distraction, while the rich get richer and accountability gets buried. If you're still waiting for Trump to reveal anything except his own cowardice, don't be holding your breath. The only client list that really matters is the one where you are paying the price. And you're continuing to pay that price every single day this circus rolls on. That's the con. The only real question left is how much longer will you continue to fall for it? If you like what we're doing here, just click one of these videos. Go on, treat yourself. Let me know your thoughts below. Now, whether we agree or disagree, I'd still like to hear them. And if you fancy helping out, hit subscribe and give us a wee thumbs up for the algorithm. I really appreciate it, folks. And thank you for being here. I'll see you in the next one.